Good evening, students of history. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Hansard, the living embodiment of all the stories of parliaments. Every word that has been spoken in these hallowed halls is printed upon me. Millions of words across thousands of pages, charting hundreds of years of democracy. Of course, I wasn't always the creature that you see before you. No, I began my life as a mere document, until the great Robert Menzies stapled me onto the body of the unknown soldier from Gallipoli, and Mary sherried me up the breast button. I was created in this form for one express purpose: to tell you all a story. A story of when the Liberal Party of Australia was great and ruled for over 20 years. A story of the country that we once had, and a story of the person who may one day help us reclaim it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I want to tell you a story of Holt. And our story begins long ago, on the shores of Cheviot Beach in 1922. A young Harold is playing by the seaside, while his mother watches nearby. And all that he wants to do is to swim in the water.
Halt right there. Right now, I know your curiosity begs you to go in, but who knows what's there, what's underneath, who knows who you'll meet, or what you're bound to see. So please, Holt, don't swim in the water. Don't go in. Holt, don't swim in the water. Stay safe and stay dry with me. We are the 1% sun. The big fish eat the little, so we get what we want and need. We live on a foundation of segregation between them, you and me. But who knows what's there, and who knows where? There may be foreigners that come across. It's why we're girt by sea. So out don't go in. Don't swim in the water. Stay safe and stay dry with me. I just want to go for a swim, Mum. You can, son. In the bathtub at home. The bathtub that was paid for by your father working hard. See, that's how the world works, Harold. You work hard and you work true, and you are rewarded for it. In our country, the big fish shoot the little fish, and the little fish thank them for it. It all trickles down to the little fishlings. Up here, we're on top, Harold. Down there, who knows? Are there even big fish or little fish at all? No fish come from the water. Don't you dare defy me, son!
father's subsequent departure. Instead, he decided to focus on his studies, until in 1926, where he was asked to speak at his graduation ceremony from Wesley College. It said that he never forgot the loneliness that he felt that night.
Harold,
Clarence, just
I know you're busy.
touches on my speech. Look, God, if Mum could hear this, she would hate it.
Not here to talk about Mum. You do want some lines, though, that are palatable. I've got some good ones from the eulogy.
Look, Mum had her time to raise us, and she did a shit job as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to forget that just because she's dead.
Talk about whoever you want. Mum, Dad.
Do not get me started on Dad. Running away from his family to join the circus. The least he could do is leave me this suit, at least.
Harold, you know that Dad would be here if he could. It's just today is Circus Sunday, the day of circus rest.
Today is Tuesday.
Which is Circus Sunday. They would hardly close the circus on a Sunday. That wouldn't make any sense.
Look, I don't care if he's not here. At least you're here for me.
About that.
Look, I know we've had our ups and downs. And I do not say this enough.
I need
You are the best, biggest, most supportive sister I could ask for. Just think of the things we're going to do together. Going off to uni, starting a law firm. Holt and Holt has a nice ring to it, probably because it's the same name twice.
I'm leaving to join the Los Angeles Police Department. Today. Now, in fact.
Why?
I have to get out of here.
I can't believe you're doing this to me. You are just like them.
Harold, I need to do what makes me happy. And one day, you'll figure that out too.
Go away, Mum. I don't want you here.
Tell it to your subconscious, son.
You plagued my mind every day since I was born, and now even more after I'm dead. But I'm not going to let it bother me anymore.
One day, you're going to sit on a cushy couch opposite a marvelous therapist, and they're going to have an absolute field day with you.
Shut up.
Is it erotic? Definitely. Eatable? Potentially. Psychopathic? Well, let's just see how many bodies you drown in the ocean for money, dearest.
The only one who's going to go into the ocean will be me. As I stand before you all, the fair students of Wesley Prep, I think about the life that I'll lead. I plan out my future step by step. Australia is the southern land. It is the greatest in the Commonwealth, with a society based on a perfect distribution of wealth. We're the greatest country on this hemisphere, based on GDP, but nothing comes for free. We may have homeless, but they're less of a problem, because the banks are good. And most everybody has a chance of attaining more than one knighthood. As if you're white and rich, you can fall upwards cool and remember what I have to say. As long as you're one of us, you'll always be at the top of the food chain.
Harold, you seem to know a little something about your future, but you don't know what I do. I'm like a 50s supercomputer. It's your friend if there are plenty of lambs to slaughter. But don't be alarmed yourself, because lambs can't swim in water. I can't get you anywhere, but if you know one thing is this, don't stop fearing what's unknown, cause ignorance is bliss. Who will I become? What will my future hold?
Not finding one who wanders
Far from home.
And I will drown him.
By 1929, Harold had grown into a bright young man with a promising future. Halfway through a law degree and in a serious relationship with a childhood friend. Certainly, there was no great financial crisis that could come along to ruin this man's life.
But, according to the laws of territory, the land beneath the sea actually belongs to no single sovereign nation. Fascinating.
Oh, Harold! Fancy seeing you here. What a coincidence.
You did agree to meet.
Look, I noticed that proposal the other day, and it just really doesn't work for me. Here's your ring back. Maybe I'll see you in another few years, but not in that suit.
Oh, Harry, what a coincidence seeing you here.
We work
Remember
around-
how I mentioned that times were tough at the firm? Well, what I subtly meant by that is we're going to have to let you go. And well, maybe we can reconsider when you get your degree, but probably not. Oh, and your suit just really isn't up to the company standards. Get yourself a new one, why don't you?
Harry, my boy. How you going, son? Well, I don't think I've seen you since your mother's funeral. You never did come to any of my shows, Harry.
What is it you want, Dad?
Well, I ran into your old girlfriend. What was her name? Viola.
Hi, Daddy.
Anyway, we fell instantly and unexpectedly in love, and the wedding's in June. You can come as long as you're not wearing that bloody suit.
Happy free pie day. Would you like this free? Oh, fucking shit suit, by the way. The pie's a goddamn improvement. Good afternoon, sir. How can I
Hello,
help
I'd
you
like a
today?
new suit. Any suit's just better than this one.
Oh, that suit's not so bad. I quite like it.
No, it's awful, and I wish to be rid of it immediately.
You seem upset. And while it may seem like I'm just an amateur weaver of dress services, I also know a thing or two about psychology.
Well, I don't want a psychologist, I want a new suit.
Yes, you want a new suit so bad because you lost something? Yes, you're the type of mediocre person that just sort of scrapes by. Also, you're probably not very good at cricket.
Hey, I am all right at cricket.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to analyse your raw psychological shortcomings. It's called negging. Something I do when I like someone, and I want them to like me back.
Wait, what kind of a tailor's is this? Isn't your job just to sell me a suit?
Oh no, I don't work here. No, the real tailor is trapped in a well. Also, this isn't a tailor's, this is a fruit shop. You really are a silly old man. No, you have an entire evening planned for us, and we don't want to be late.
Oh, I see. Do you want to go out with me?
I thought you'd never ask.
But I don't have that sort of money, you know. If you've been reading the news, you'll know that we're in the middle of an economic depression.
Oh, don't be so negative, we can improvise.
Well, I'm Harold. Harold Holt.
Sarah Dickens.
The great happiness, the great love story, like Romeo and Juliet. Except instead of die, we simply fly into the sunset. The great happiness, the time to look back on and say how grand that we felt this economic boom in our hearts when I started to be your man.
Greatest happiness, the greatest period, the only life we could do. While the Australian pound appreciates, I appreciate my time with you. Greatest desire, cozy vibes and birds that sing. And birds that come to know their bird families, but that's okay to go with me. All I need is you really get me
And make this sort of time become grand. It's the most wonderful time. I'm sure this has got to be fate. Just close your eyes and it's the
For Harold and Zara, it seemed like the summer of their content would never end. Fortunately, history tells a different, sad story.
God, working out the finances for this thing has me so stressed. I can't figure out how all the different forms of currency add together.
I'll just use your fingers to count. Anyways, I've got some good news. With some extra money that I made at the dress shop, I bought us this ring. Which I'm just going to leave here to do with as you wish.
Why can't we just avoid talking about this like a normal couple should?
I know I'm quite fun, but I'm also a little bit traditional. I want to go on this adventure with you, and I also want a very large cake with a little you and me on top.
Look, in my experience, marriage doesn't always work out the best.
Howard, your parents are dead, and don't let them dictate your life. You only did the law because your dad did, and you don't swim in the water because your mother told you not to. And you're a shit lawyer. Nobody likes lawyers. I mean, why don't you do something that people actually like become Prime Minister, affect change?
Change, there you go on about change again. We're safe here. We are comfortable.
What I'm saying, Harold, is that if you like me at all, you would take that ring and put it on my finger.
Well, if you like this ring so much, why don't you marry it?
I'm going to South Africa. Yes. I'm going to meet up with my old school friend, Captain James Fell. Now, he is quirky. He's a member of the British Navy station there, and he'd probably kill to be with me. In fact, I think he probably has.
Well, I guess if you've made up your mind already, I can't change it.
You didn't even try.
Look, just promise me that you'll be safe out there.
I won't.
now Zara's. Harold once again felt the crippling loneliness that had plagued him since childhood. Based on external advice, he decided that a career in politics would give him the attention that he so craved. And so he began by running for the seat of Yara in 1934.
Cool. Hello, Yara. Although my political opponent may have once held the highest office in the nation, I promise you, he is a fossil. A fossil that sinks if you put it in water. A fossil that if you elected me, well, I'd swim laps around him. Fossil.
Enter.
Mr. Menzies, I hadn't knocked yet. How did you know that I was here?
I asked you to come and you came. That hard to work out. Harold, right?
That's right, Harold Holt.
Holt, you say? Could it be? Like the stories of the one true Holt to save Australia.
Sorry, the what?
Oh, nothing, just an old fishwives tale. You know, I've been hearing your name a lot lately. You're 26 years old and you're trying to take James Scullen's seat from him. He's been sitting there so long, people are beginning to wonder if he's an art installation.
Oh, I just live around the corner, you know.
Well, I know what you're doing. No matter how poorly you did in the election, it would never reflect badly on you. If you were to do well, however, well, it's certainly enough to start getting you noticed. Am I right?
Well, Yarra seems like a friendly place, nice place to make friends. Everybody likes politicians.
And do you have aspirations of becoming Prime Minister one day?
I guess, do you?
You've got confidence, that's for sure. But right now, you're young and inexperienced, and you're choosing your battles like a seasoned veteran. You know, in Spartan society, they used to pair up said veterans with young boys. Mostly it was for sex stuff. The Greeks were well known for that sort of thing. You know what else the Greeks were well known for? Politics. And democracy. Harold, I want you to be my little Greek boy.
Sir, I'll be honest. Making friends already.
But a word of advice. If you stay at Gary, you'll be playing musical chairs with Scullen for years. No, if you really want to pin the tail on the donkey, you might want to check out the party in Holt.
Thank you, Oscar, for electing me as your representative. I won't let you down. Unlike how my mother let me and my entire family down. Look at me now, Mom! Go, Australia.
Am I looking at Australia's youngest MP in history?
Mr. Menzies, you asked to see me.
Oh, that's Prime Minister.
Oh, sorry, Prime Minister.
Who are you calling Prime Minister? Call me Robert. Now, what were you saying was a tragedy?
Well, I didn't say anything about a tragedy.
Oh, yes. The untimely death of our former PM. So sudden. At least he died doing what he loved.
Crossing the floor.
No. Anyway, I wanted to congratulate you. You've just been appointed the new Minister for Science and Industrial Research.
But Robert, I don't know anything about science and industrial research.
Oh, that's all right. Neither did the last guy. Besides, it's the 30s. Science isn't important yet. Just spend a lot of money on some nice toys for the military boys.
You think there's going to be a war soon, sir?
Whatever war might be happening over in the Europeans is no concern to you or me. There's another war coming, and I need you here to fight that war.
The Prime Minister has personally asked me to join the war effort, and those recruitment posters sure were convincing, so cheerio all, I've joined the army. I'll be packing up my bags and packing out tomorrow, and I'm
Harold! What are you doing now?
Well, I'm doing what you said, I'm going to fight against them.
Who is them, Harold?
Them, the Nazis.
Oh, that's the wrong them, Harold. The red, white and blacks are up against the blues and the whites. And the greens will join them soon, and soon the blue and the white stripes, but all those colours don't matter. As a true green and gold, it's the reds we have to look out for.
Just the Reds?
I've been tracking them from Moscow. Now they're in Japan, and mark my words, they'll be in French Indochina in no time. And if you're not here to stop them, the next logical step will be for the Reds to be under our beds.
The Reds?
The Reds.
Mr. Menzies, I really only got into politics because, well, I wanted people to like me. It wasn't my own decision. But this one is. The phone rang. and it was Freedom. And I said, hello, Freedom, how are you? And Freedom said, I'm all right, how are you going, Harold? And I said, fine. And then Freedom said, join the army, and I said yes to freedom.
There's another war coming, Harold. A war you're prophesied.
Mr. Menzies, with all due respect, I'm done being your little Greek boy. I'm going off to war, and I'll return as a little Greek man.
Harold, I don't know if you've heard, but there's been a horrific helicopter accident.
I heard it, I saw it,
On the wireless?
I'm outside.
So, you know who was in it?
Yes, Street, Fairbairn and Gullet.
You seem to recall their names very easily.
Well, they're all senior ministers to me in the cabinet. I was perhaps hoping to take one of their places in the next reshuffle. And now they're dead.
Seems that in one afternoon you've gained seniority over all three of them. Sure you still want to go to war, Gunner Holt?
I need to fight.
Well, because with three of my top cabinet ministers dead, I've got three positions to fill. One will go to the queuing, of course, but the other two, well, I wonder if one man will be able to cover both.
Cabinet? So soon? I've only been a member for, what, 5 years?
So how long will it take you to become Prime Minister? I only ask so I know how much longer I've got.
I'm not usually one to wear a dead man's pants.
3 dead men, actually, all pantsless. I've got 3 hands with 6 legs in them, and you've got 2. Please, put them on. What do you say?
I guess.
You guess? You guess, Harold? What are you even doing in politics?
I guess I just want people to like me. People love politicians.
Oh, Harold. People don't like politicians because of the here and now. It's because of the future. People like politicians when we write our memoirs. That's when their memories are written. You see, you and I have spoken about our country's many strengths of freedom and of liberty, the values we protect, and our country's history may seem to be an absolute, but our citizens are not the kind to be free. Australians don't remember their own history. They pick and choose like kids in a candy store. They'll buy a bunch of copies from the men who thought the terms only care about the working class when it works. We have to be the heroes of their history. They're like their passing shade of white, not black or grey. Then Kelly was a murderer who paid the hangman's price. We've never been invaded, except we kind of did it twice. We came here on ships, now immigrants are dangerous. Lest we forget, wealthy like we already did. Australians live under the shadow of illegally. For some reason, everyone loves Captain Cook. He came here on a ship, told the natives, pack your shit, because you have no fences, and also you're defenseless. We own your land, and who's what is right? Oh, Harold, history is in the eye of the beholder. And if you don't yet believe me, did you know that the 100-year war didn't go for all that long? We call it Ezra, it was Uluru all along. The Crusades were to get to the Holy Land, and every great hero was an awful man. Julius Caesar was a mass murderer. Alexander the Great, a mass murderer. Andrew Jackson, a mass murderer. Even Churchill is a mass murderer. Basically, anyone involved in colonization is a mass murderer. Even George Washington owned a bunch of slaves. Have to be the heroes of
Dinner parties between the political powerhouses of Holt and Menzies became an annual tradition. The two would share their hopes and dreams for the country over fine wine and Australian cheeses. It was on one of these events in 1945 when the celebrations became less pleasant.
A toast to Harold Holt.
And to Clarence Holt.
To the Holt children.
Who never would have thought that they'd be at dinner with an Australian Prime Minister? Oh, sorry, a former Prime Minister.
No hard feelings, I'm still the leader of our little party, and I've seen 4 Prime Ministers go since being deposed. No answer. How about a toast for luck in the next election?
It's so good to have you back with us, Clarence, although if I closed my eyes, I would barely recognise you.
Because of my voice, yes. It's practically a requirement from the LAPD that I sound like this. And that I take my boobs and pretend to be a boy.
Well, I'm afraid that's not all of us. We still have Zara on her way.
Zara? I didn't think you two were talking anymore.
Oh, we've kept in touch.
Didn't you tell me in a rare moment of anger that she'd shacked up with some British naval shop?
You may be half right there, old friend.
Oh, Clarence Menzies. Well, Clarence, I heard you made detective.
Vice detective, actually. And I hear that you now have a whole chain of seamstresses. Impressive.
Well, I prefer to think of it as I've reinvigorated South Africa's entire economy to be built upon dressmaking. Which is exactly what I've done.
Your husband, did he suspect anything?
Did he suspect anything all those other times?
It's not that simple. This isn't just another steamy night by the Yarra River.
Or in the Yes, but it's fine. I left him an incredibly cryptic message saying, I'm leaving you for Harold Holt. Don't come looking for me in Melbourne, Australia. I don't love you anymore, and Harold has been cuckolding you for years. I'm jilting him, not leaving him a bloody crossword. Anyway, it's fine. He's not going to interfere with our lives ever again. I swear on your mother's grave.
You do always know just what to say.
James!
Well. Isn't this just tickety-boo? Zara fell attending a dinner event with an old flame. I can't say I'm surprised.
James, are you drunk?
Only on Valor, which is a type of British gin that's been fermented in the boots of my commanding officer. Brilliant stuff.
Well, I thought you were stationed in Johannesburg.
I was. Then I got restationed here as soon as I heard you were visiting old Harry here. No respectable British officer allows his wife to intermingle with an old boot knocker.
Well, do take a seat, James. Your legs must be tired from all that war.
Caesar, no hard feelings. I'd offer you some valor, but it's only allowed for those of us who've killed at least 10 Zulus.
Could he not have?
I don't know. I left it in between his 13th and 14th Victoria Cross, which he kisses individually every morning. Anyway, it's fine. Just play along. Let him stay.
So I hear you're a military man, British Navy.
I prefer to think of myself as a career, and my career is the military. You ever get a chance to fight any wars? Get a chance to give a 1-2 to those Gallipoli?
You're being a royal fuck-up you Brits left us in.
Excuse Harold, we mustn't question the King's army.
Now, I'll have you know, I've been winning the shit myself. While we were injured in Cunningham City, facing off against that nation's finest tally balloon.
You're just making these names up as you go along.
They're the names we gave them, the British. We can call them whatever we want. We could call Delhi shitty London if we wanted to. And you know, I still love the Africans. Say what you will about Gandhi, but the man didn't even try to wall up an office. Made the whole thing a real cakewalk.
James, you are drunk. Go home, and I shall speak with you later.
I, for one, know that you won't be speaking to me later because you're not planning on coming home later, are you, Zara? I got your note. Do you really think that I wouldn't? Thought that I would skip my morning Victoria run?
James, you heard Zara? Get out of the house.
I'm not going anywhere.
Die!
James! If you ever love me, you will respect me and leave. Right now. Look, I swear, he really does have a softer side.
The British never leave, and we certainly don't respect the people asking us to.
On your knees!
I'll get you next time, Harold. Me and the whole British colonial army behind me. Yeah!
worst mistakes. Zara, will you marry me?
God, of course I will. Oh, Harry, I think we've got a good few years ahead.
After this rather disastrous dinner party, a great deal of very important things happened. But rather than bore you with details, let's fast forward through the next 17 years.
As your best man and your makewater, as your priest and your fullback dear, I now pronounce you in love and man and wife.
Our honeymoon's in Asia, but all we need is a room with four walls, a roof, and a bed.
And a door.
No thanks. Now let's not waste any more time.
Before you go, I've got some good news. A coalition with the Country Party has allowed us back into power, and all we had to do was end the rationing of butter, tea, and petrol.
Oh, the three most important ingredients in Lamington.
Exactly. And it was enough to secure us the votes.
Why, that's fantastic news, sir. I'm so happy I could kiss you.
Don't kiss me. Kiss this man here, John McEwen. He's the leader of our little country party that allowed us to secure the votes and win the election.
Please don't actually kiss me, I have a cold sore. And homosexuality is a sin.
You, Mr. McEwen, any friend of Mr. Menzies is a friend of mine.
Fred, I actually have to be quite picky, Harold. I have a great many friends. But I suppose we can settle for close acquaintance.
Sure thing.
Yeah, you seem like a strong, upstanding, God-fearing man. Man strong enough to do what's right, finally conscript some of the best and brightest with the National Service Act, put them straight on the front line. You know what's important, gotta fight the Koreans with something.
Oh, because Harold, as well as being the new Minister for Immigration, you're also the new, spanking, brand new Minister for Labour and National Service.
Okay, Harold, this is the last of them. Now, while I unpack the rest of the boxes, why don't you go greet the neighbours? I'm sure they'd love to know they're living next to the cutest minister in Parliament.
Oh, Zara, I didn't know that you were a minister too.
Oh, shut your cute face.
Oh, why hello there, sir. Are you my new neighbour?
Yes, I am.
Oh my, what a treat. I've been waiting literally right here for a big strong man my whole life.
Really?
Yes, I've been trying to open this pickle jar for years.
Well, I'm afraid I'm all not that good with my hands. I'm a minister by trade.
Oh, someone I can whisper my confessions to.
No, not that sort of minister. I wasn't elected by God, but by the people and by God.
In that case, I'll try to think of many, many, many other reasons to have you over.
Gold.
You're not married though, are you? Little old me would hate to be a homey-womey wrecker.
Married? I mean, barely. I mean, yes, I am married. Married to a rose of a woman.
Oh, Rose. Roses may be beautiful, but I hear they have thorns. I think of myself as more of a sexy fern. Soft touch.
A fern's soft?
I am. Well, if your rose ever wilts, just knock and ask for Marjorie Gillespie.
I'm worried, Prime Minister, that I'm being unfaithful to my wife.
Let me assure you, Harold, that love for our beautiful monarch does not count as treachery against our wives.
My God, it's right like that, you know.
Last year on a visit, my wife did hear me uttering about her beauty in my sleep.
Well, mine is less of a diplomatic one.
I did but see her passing by, and yet I'll love her till I die.
What was that announcement you had, eh?
Oh, yes. I wanted you both of you to hear this. I've decided to pass ownership of the Treasury over to you, an even better job. Aaron, will you be my deputy?
More than anything, sir. And may our partnership together last as long as our friendship.
Harold's new role as treasurer came with many grave and important responsibilities. The chief amongst them, to be to lead all school tours of the Royal Australian Mint.
Now, kids, if you look over here, you'll see the machine that stamps the coins. Do any of you use stamps at home? Oh dear, am I out of touch?
Mr. Treasurer.
Why, yes, small child.
Is it your job to count all the money all day?
Oh, well, kind of, yeah. But more money than you could ever imagine.
Is it 45.3 million pounds?
Oh, well, not quite, but yes, that is the exact amount in the current Australian Treasury. How did you know, Jack?
Oh, gee, I could never count that high. I was the poor orphan boy after all. I can't even count my pocket money. Can you help me?
Oh, why, of course, small child. Let's see here. See, what you have here? Well, that's 10 pence.
And that's $1.
No, you need 12.
To make $1.
No, or a shilling. And see, look, you got 2 shillings right there.
And that's $1.
Not even close, right? If you've got 10 pence and 2 shillings, and see, what you need is 20 shillings.
And that's $1.
No, pounds!
Oh boy, it's awful confusing, Mr. Treasurer.
Well, you know, son, it used to be a whole lot worse. I'll tell you how if you listen now. It's the oldest, most important tale. Before the pound, what was around was a whole other policy of trading commodities and all these based on priority in the colonies.
Oh, gee.
Back then, it was the worst kind of people. They stole bread and cheese, did all things illegal. You didn't dare trust your money with these scum. So what would you trust them with? Rum! Say it with me, boys, rum.
What's rum?
Oh, well, it's juice, but for pirates. So New South Wales was divided between them. The Delta rummers and the drank themselves free. Important in a man's life. One man even sold his wife for the lid was gold. Highly priced, highly valued, not on ice. Bloody blooming, all-consuming rum. The Governor Lachlan Macquarie was the father of the system of counting we know and love. He found a way to control the rum by licensing the income then. As a solution to the currency predicament, he came up with an idea so magnificent and introduced what he called the holy dollar and the dump. Started the economy with a jump. Oh, well, son, it's real simple. What you do is you get a Spanish dollar and you punch a hole right in the middle. The ring around the outside, that's called the holy dollar, and the stuff in the middle, that's called the dump.
So Australia's first coinage was actually based on a hole in the Spanish dollar. Now, this is funny because it both had a hole in it, but also has something to do with white Christian culture or some bullshit. So you get $1, which is worth 5 shillings, and then you get $1, which is worth 1 shilling and 3 pence. Hey, but to be honest, it didn't really make much sense.
Why, thank you, Spanish conquistador de Cortez. Oh, I know, it's not like our easy to learn system where 20 shillings is a pound and 12 pennies make a shilling. Just 240 pennies make a pound and 5 shillings make a crown. 24 shillings, that's a florin. If you don't pay the bills, then that's a flogging. And don't forget 3 pence or 6 pence. It's really just common sense. Now say it back, kids, just as I said. Say it out loud like you say it in your head. Shut up! Now what is that young boy doing?
1, 2, 3, 4.
He can't count money like that.
5, 6, 7,
He's going to run into a wall as soon as he gets to 10.
8, 9, 10. 1, 2.
I've just had a thought. It's crazy, but, well, it just might work. What if we were to take our base 10 numerical system and directly apply it to coins.
We think it's now in miracles to directly apply it to coins.
But what should we call it? No, I've got it. We can call it the Royal. Oh, look, it's the friendly mailman there.
Hey there, Mrs. President. Just got some mail for you in the life. It says, don't call it the Royal. I will murder you and your entire family. I will burn the corpses and scatter the ashes onto toilet bowls, you fucking cunt.
How about we call it the decimal dollar? Yay!
It's where one is a dollar and two. It's $2 and three. It's $3 and four. It's $4. I know it's difficult to comprehend. You can count to 10. Just do it again and again and again and again. You will know in history the dollar as the man who introduced the decimal dollar. You're a genius, you're a scholar. You're the man who introduced the decimal dollar.
January 26, 1966. Prime Minister Robert Menzies gathers the nation for a special announcement.
And so begins another glorious term of my prime ministership. It's been a while, I know, and I hope none of you are getting sick of me. But I did not call you all here today to speak of about another uncontested year of leadership, but rather to announce my retirement. And to beckon you all to welcome my successor, the former treasurer and my own little Greek boy, Harold Holt, the one true Holt to save us all.
Prime Minister, really?
Who are you calling Prime Minister, Prime Minister? Now go to
Look, today, I stand before you, not as your former treasurer, not as your man that revolutionised Australian currency denominations, but as your new Prime Minister. Got some big changes.
Now, where is this new Prime Minister I keep hearing about? I come bearing gifts.
Why that'll be me, sir?
Oh, good. Here, I bring oil. Good, there was more, but I got hungry on the way.
President Johnson, I didn't expect a visit so soon.
Well, we have important things to discuss. Holt, we're in the middle of the biggest, sexiest war of the 20th century, and America is elbow deep with plans to go up to our necks. And I want to know that the Aussies are willing to neck themselves too.
Maybe don't talk that way in front of the constituents.
Well, let's not mince words when we're turning men into mincemeat. We need to quadruple the war effort, and I'm giving you the opportunity to be the one to bring the good news to your people. Now, don't worry, I'm not here to fuck your country before I get the chance.
I don't think my first decision as Prime Minister should be to send more young Australians to die in some war.
Oh, see, that's where you're wrong, Harry, baby. Your people, they're psychos. They're just begging for blood. It's like chess. So, what do you guys have down here? Koala fucking.
But we also have
The principle is exactly the same. You just throw more pieces onto the board.
I don't think that's how it works at all.
Harry, I can see you need some assistance deciding whether or not to join the resistance. Your hair's getting grey, Harry, and that's just the way. The way to our payday is paved with hair's grey. And what way is that? All the way with LBJ. Let's sign them up on conscription day. Harry, I know all you want is peace and tranquility, but join up with me and Ho Chi Minh. We'll do it with me. You and I know these red flags are more than idle threats. Those commies in the north are doing their Southeast Asian things. The Vietmen are not men, they're even small. Let's take our holy crusade to them before Saigon is gone. And we cannot rest until the North and South are one. Unless, of course, you want another invasion of Darwin. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, hasn't Darwin suffered enough already? And I'm not even talking about 1942, I'm talking about how hot it is there all the time. It is just so fucking dry. Go away, LBJ, all your propaganda is not cliche. There's no black and white, black and white, gray. LBJ, LBJ, how many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill?
15. Oops. That was my question, I'm sorry.
Hey, LBJ, which warrior propaganda is not away? There's no black and white, all gray.
Do we stay in peace or enter the fray? Which way?
All the way with LBJ.
Which way?
All the way with LBJ.
Which way?
All the way with LBJ.
Which way?
All the way with LBJ, baby.
I wanna help you stop the red, but I don't wanna stop on my people's heads. I've just been given this honor. Why can't I go back to the decimal number?
Alright, Harry, baby, let me handle it. Oh, look, holy shit, it's a communist, look! Oh, no, he's came out of nowhere.
I've come to your soil to spread my communist seeds. Seeds, seeds for people, equal seeds for everyone.
Oh, don't worry, LBJ is here, everybody.
You can't stop me, LBJ. You don't even have enough troops in Vietnam. I'm going to give the people money. And also equal bullets.
No, it's not God, it's just me, the president. Going all the way, there'll be Well, let's go. Let's Viet Conga line, baby. Let's do this. Let's go. Kill some fucking commies. Yeah, kill some fucking commies.
It's my least favorite dynamic. Too big.
Hong Kong.
I see. Well, while you two have been jet-setting, I've been writing thank you notes for all of your constituents. No need to thank me. I've written a thank you note for you as well. Ah, thank you. And I've also been writing some policy, which I might need you to have a look at.
We've been writing policy too. Look.
Policy 1. Some more wars and shit. Oh yeah, and here he's drawn a picture of his dick.
That's yours, okay. Lyndon, do you mind if I have a moment alone with my husband without your, I'm just going to say it, corrupting influence?
Oh, it's fine. Sorry, me and Harry, you're besties. It's fine.
All right, well, I've left some dirty magazines in the corner if you'd like to. Yeah. Harry, what are you doing? That man is... Oh, He's just the worst.
Look, he may be repulsive, but he is strong of will. That's something you told me to say.
I quite liked it when you were weak of will.
Hey, I am very important if you didn't know. I'm the Prime Minister now, and it's about time that I started making my own decisions. And so when LBJ said, let's go to Hong Kong, I said, okay.
And you didn't think that I could maybe come with you? You know, I love that stuff. The drinking, the opioids, the Russian roulettes. Don't turn me into the nag, Harry. It's so boring.
Zara, nothing I do right now seems to make you happy. I can't go out with the boys. I can't send more troops to Vietnam. What do you want me to do?
Harold, it's not the problem what you're doing, but more so who you're doing it with. Okay, I would love if you just stop taking trips with the lads and actually listening to me. I'm as much a leader of this country as you are. Now just read these policy outlines and you can be the best Prime Minister we can be.
Don't listen to her, Harry, baby. She's just trying to tear us apart.
All right, Lyndon, I called your family and they were very, very worried about you.
Lyndon Bangman Johnson.
Lady Bird Johnson.
You've been gone for 12 months. You gotta come home, baby, so I can lick up that little asshole.
She's not my wife, she's a demon.
Oh, baby, I brought the kids. We've got Linda Baines Johnson, Linda Burton Johnson, Lemington Broomtown Johnson, Lexington Bubble Butt Johnson, and all the 9 others locked up in the Chevrolet, baby.
I don't want to be with her, I want to be with you.
I get
I want to do
Harold won the election of 1967 in a landslide, the largest Australia had seen in 50 years. His opponent, Calder, retired gracefully and opened up a hospital for depressed horses, while our mad Harold Holt became the scourge of Parliament, passing bills and taking names.
Good morning, Parliament! Ooh, got some big news. I've just built Australia's first satellite. Now, we'll be able to watch new episodes of the Queen's Speech in Alice Springs. Now, how about that decimal dollar, huh?
Now's not the time to be selling yourself short, Harold. I know you've just won an election and Arthur Caldwell may have resigned, but they've just appointed a new leader of the opposition and God give me the strength not to veer into sin, but this man puts the ab in Labour Party. By which I mean he's incredibly strong, Harold. Virile, I imagine.
Typical of the opposition, eh? Bringing in a younger version of me just to defeat me.
Oh no, Harold, you don't understand. He's nothing like you. This man's magnificent.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Joff Whitlam.
I just want to...
Touch my muscles. Go ahead, John.
I hate it! It's like hating the Mona Lisa.
You know, I don't actually work out. I'm just kind of people, and my muscles grow on the sustenance of their love.
Must I remind you that I am the Prime Minister around here? By election, no less.
Well, Harold, I propose a new kind of election. A democratic one. And seeing as my powers are directly derived from the people, an arm wrestle is as good as anyone will say.
I don't accept. Just because you're far more qualified and attractive than me doesn't mean that you can just march in here and take my job. That's cheating.
I would never cheat. That's much too naughty. Unless I'm cheating by having a little bit of chocolate pavlova, but I never will be guilty of that.
I'll have you know that there is nothing in this world that I feel guilty about.
Message for the Prime Minister.
Why, yes, the little orphan message, boy. What is it?
Just the usual news. Another 4 dead in Vietnam. All conscripted by you.
Oh, congratulations, Harold. I mean, commiserations. The sad one. I'm not good with the sad word.
these questions,
Prime
Harold?
Minister, I've been bringing news about the conscripted youth for years. Many of them were friends from my kindergarten days. Such wasted youth. I shall sing a sea shanty for them before I go to bed tonight.
Jewel! What is going on here?
Well, as it turns out, I've actually been withholding all of your mail pursuant to deaths in Vietnam. On Menzies' orders, actually. You see, we were worried that the news would get you down quite heavy, you'll understand, and we wanted you to focus on all the good work you've been doing, keep you in high spirits. I'd like you to remember the decimal dollar. One is $1. Two, that's $2.
Okay! This wasn't your choice to make.
Well, that's the beauty of conscription, Harold. It wasn't anyone's choice.
You, Menzies LBJ, too. I was just your pawn all along. I bet you didn't even care about the decimal dollar.
Oh, I like you, Harry. You're quite the rich.
Shut up! I need to think, okay. 4 heads, 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, I'm just gonna add more decimals. Zara, oh shit. I got my chest.
Now, the nurse said I've been singing far too loudly and disturbing all the other patients. So I'm just going to whisper for you, okay? God save our gracious Queen. God save the Queen. Say, oh, you're awake.
Oh, Marjorie, is that you? Oh, I would recognize that voice through the deepest of stress-induced comas.
I remember once you told me if you were ever in hospital, you need 2 things. My singing voice and a bottle of Lamington schnapps to share.
Thank you, Margie. I haven't been feeling myself recently.
Shots then? See if you can pass out twice in one night.
I've been dreaming, Marjorie. Well, more like nightmaring. And you were there, and my mother, and Zara. We were in the jungle, in Vietnam, being led by a legion of soldiers. And they were all massacred. You know, ever since winning the election, I haven't been able to shake this feeling of guilt and unaccomplishment.
It isn't me. It could just as easily be your wife. I mean, bless her heart, but she really puts a strain on this relationship.
I have this horrible feeling that I've never had control over anything I've ever done.
How about we go for a swim? You and me, Cheviot Beach tomorrow morning. We can arrive when the sun rises and leave when it sets, and it will be so wonderful, just like always. Yes, sometimes I get a little bit jealous. Yes, sometimes you get trapped in a crippling whirlpool of existential despair and dread, but hey, nobody's perfect.
Yes, a swim will clear my head. Yes, as you say.
Okay then. See you then, Harry. See you then, Harry. See you at the sea, which is where we're going. See you there, Harry. See you at the sea. Bye.
Yes, I get it.
Thanks.
Oh, Harold, thank God you're home. I tried calling the hospital, but they said you had other visitors. Was it Robert?
No, Zara.
Did McEwen come to gloat?
Zara, I have to tell you.
No, it doesn't matter much. How does it feel to be the 3rd Prime Minister ever to faint in Parliament?
Not exactly the legacy I was hoping for.
Forget about legacy, my dear. People will remember you more for throwing 17-year-olds at communist revolutionaries than anything else.
God, it's true. Menzies LBJ. I should have trusted you. You were the only person who's ever tried to keep me straight, and now what I've done to you.
Yes, you're right. You should have listened to me. I am a lot smarter than you. But it's fine, I forgive you. Harold, what is it? Did that hard Parliament floor knock all your sense out? Whatever could be the matter?
There's somebody else. There's another woman. It's Marjorie, from next door. And it's been going on for, God knows, at least 10 years. Tried so many times to tell you, but I could never find the right words. God, Zara, what do you want me to say?
Just her, or is there more?
Zara,
No. I don't want to know details. Or who, or when. Harold, you really are a silly old man. This part I'm supposed to play of a sad little wife who's alone all day while her philandering, ridiculous husband makes her the fool. But Harold, the fool is you. After all of this time, after all of these years, how could you think that I didn't know? Harry, you're smart, but you've forgotten that I know you. And it hurts to think you didn't even give me the chance to respond, to hear about her. Surely you know that I understand. 'Cause you know it's possible to love someone, meet someone new, as people do. Be happy with you and them, and time again you see the two on different occasions. I know it's hard, I know it's different, but Harold, it's possible. It's possible, anything is possible. 'Cause Harry, we're phenomenal. For me, it's not optional, it's possible. I'm happy to meet her and make amends. Perhaps she could be the children's friend. All I know is that I'm done with pretending. No more secrets, no more lies, no more asking me if I fuck other guys. We are equal, the same applies. It doesn't change what we have in my eyes. 'Cause you know it's possible to love someone, meet someone new, as people do. Be happy with you and them, and time again you see the two on different occasions. I know it's hard, I know it's different, but can you believe it's possible? When you come home to me, I guarantee it's possible. Can't you see that I was already happy playing along? Harry, I love you. Can't you believe it's possible? Now, was that all that was on your mind, Harry? Because I think I'd rather go to sleep now.
I guess I just thought that talking to you about all this would help me clear my head.
Harold, you're the Prime Minister. If there's something you've done that's haunting you, you, of all people, have the power to change it.
I know, but you know what? You are right. How about starting tomorrow morning we sort out a plan of action together? Oh, wait. I promised her that I'd go to the beach tomorrow morning with Marjorie.
Well, more notice in the future would be nice, but I guess plans are plans.
wife Zara slept sadly beside him, content that the two had progressed even further in a decades-long relationship. For Harold, sleep would not come. His head was filled with thoughts that had not plagued him for years. His mother's warnings, predecessor's advice, Marjorie's sweet nothings, Zara's too. How had the nervous young valedictorian, who read half of the front page of the Financial Times every morning, become one of the leaders of the free world? This was the kind of thought that might keep anyone awake at 3 a.m. the day after concussion. But Harold knew these thoughts would not go once his head healed. When morning finally came, Harold rolled out of bed and spoke what history remembers as his final words to his wife.
Before God, you truly are a rose of a woman. This beach, I used to come on here as a child.
Oh, you swam here as a boy.
Swam? Lord, no. My mother would bring us here, me and my sister, simply to spit in. Mutter something lesson about fear and futility. She was never very precise with what she was talking about.
That's awful.
She was a very cruel woman. I guess I don't think about her much anymore, though.
Well, you know what you should do? You should go for a swim, really show her who's boss.
Yeah, perhaps. Will you join me?
Oh, come in a little bit. My head's feeling a bit funny.
No. You're right. It's about time that I started making my own decisions for a change.
Be careful, my love.
Don't worry. I know this beach like the back of my hand. Safe and known. I did all the right things, everything that I was told, and now I'm safe, and I've grown. So much has happened over the years, and all to bring me here, to the waves of Chevier. Take everyone out of the equation, and I'm not sure what is left. But if this time I swim, I might finally get rid of Mom on my shoulder. I might finally be in control of my thoughts, floating on top of Chevier.
I just want to go for a swim, Mom. You never let me do anything. I'm scared of everything you're scared of because you told me to be. I don't want to be either.
and taste the sea. Why won't you let me, mother?
I can't wait till
I'll do it on my own, without her in my head, saying, this time I swim, I might finally get rid on my shoulder. I might finally begin to my thoughts floating on top of Cheviot,
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. I do believe there is a 20-minute recess so you polypissants can wet the old whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
What happened to Holt? What happened to Holt? That made him halt under tumultuous waves. It just doesn't sound right to disappear out of sight. Such a strong swimmer could surely fight the waves. Happened to Harold? What happened to Harold? Did you hear what the herald had to say about Harold? The head of a state, appointed by the crown, the leader of a country. How the hell do you drown?
It just doesn't sound right. He only went for a swim. Surely all these people should be trying to find him. Should I tell him that I loved him if I'd known that he was there? Please be safe, Harold. Oh, what happened to my brother?
What happened to her brother?
Trust me, sis, there's no one else you'd rather in this case. I'm already in chase. If there's a path to retrace, you know I'll catch the culprit
I'll ride away.
Being a detective on the streets of LA, you deal with a lot of elements. But to deal with an actual element, I guess you could say that I'm a little bit out of my depth. So if anyone knows what happened that day, please come forward.
Maybe he was taken by a Chinese submarine. Maybe he was killed for building Pine Gap.
I really don't have a comment for that.
Maybe all along he's been a Soviet spy.
And maybe he went swimming in rough seas and died.
Hi, so I know this guy. We worked in the Navy as a diver. And well, he was out on the night badge before Harold said goodbye.
It is I, Nicholas Simmons, and I think that you'll want to listen to the only one who knows the tale of your PM's holy robots. Diving to depth in an area quite remote, with a sexy lady in red trophy, putting a boat. The hands get caught after they toss it overboard. His feet tied to anchor, my freedom as the Lord.
How did you know it was him?
My hair was so and what do I find for my part in this crime? Scriptures I found nanochips implanted in my spine. So I took my sword to the necropolitan suggested I visit a local psychologist.
There's no way that it's right stuff you can hope to get the limelight, but I know there's something sinister in the mix. In the force, you pick up tricks, you learn to fix all the flaws, you see it all, murder, mayhem, alcohol. But of all my days working the lanes, I've never seen conniving ways, I just can't figure out how to get done. There's no clear gain, no debts to seal, no dirty deeds or
or secret deals. There's no way that this is oh, what's happened to Holt? What happened to Holt? We'll figure out who was involved. What's happened to Holt? What happened to Holt? When will this case be solved? We need to know what happened to Holt.
Bring a male human into my chambers. Explain yourself.
Oh, where am I?
It speaks.
Oh, am I in heaven? Oh, beautiful creature before me, you St. Peter. You do seem to have more gills than I remember it saying in the book.
Handsome young man, you are not in the afterlife, but rather in the city of Atlantis. Home of fish and octopus and squid, but not mermaids, they're myths.
Atlantis? So I'm underwater, but how can I stand up? How can I breathe? Why haven't my organs been pulverized by the immense underwater pressure? Why aren't my clothes wet?
Simple questions. The simple fact is that everything just works down here. Don't think about it. The basis for our entire society rests in putting blind faith into a system that favors the rich and the powerful, and that allows us to bend the rules of marine biology to our will.
This system you're talking about, it sounds so familiar. Is it at all similar to, and to borrow a term from William Thackeray, capitalism?
Well, no. But how? That is exactly the system that we employ in our underwater utopia.
It works down here? Well, back on land, we had all sorts of uprisings and complaints going on.
Down here, no one can hear you complain about the workers' plight. Handsome young non-fish, you are quite the intriguing specimen.
And what do we get for bringing him to you, my queen?
Season yourselves with this, children, and go and wait on a plate for me somewhere.
Why would you do that?
Because that is the way our society works. Those two will be given a great privilege as my lunch. Otherwise, they may just be eaten by some lowly ocean trout. This way, they get to be the meal of a queen. Down under the deep, deep water, you don't have like what's on land. Up there they have mud and famine. Here all we have is sand. Trickle down economics work perfectly fine to make ends meet. Cause under the sea, unlike on land, the poor you can eat. The circle of capitalism is under the sea. The big fish eat the little fish, and the little fish are happy. If you're the 1%, you'll be on top. And unlike out there, the
You wanted to see me, Clarence?
Yes. I'm sorry. I understand more than anyone that the wounds may not have healed yet, but I've hit a dead end through pure investigation, and frankly, I need to sit down. Speak to the people who were there, people who knew him.
Of course, it's just as hard to grieve properly when you might not even be dead.
Yes. Is there anything that we can do to get your mind off it before we get your mind back on?
Ice cream?
Ah, ice cream. I'm familiar with this delicacy. Of all the treats, it's the true great equalizer. They say cops love donuts, criminals, they love cocaine, but only ice cream can provide both sides of the law with the perfect blend of sugary lipids and powdery addiction.
All right, it's settled then. I'll go get us some ice cream and then we can talk Harold. What flavor would you like?
Crime.
What?
I said crime.
That is not a flavor.
Yes, it is. On every street corner in LA, you're sure to find one of two things. Vendor selling crime and a vendor selling crime-flavored ice cream.
Okay, so where would I get it? So if I
don't know, vendor. Just ask, it's probably at the back, I don't know, it's a speciality.
And you've had it before, this is a real
Yeah,
thing.
it's really good. My partner bought it for me, he's dead now.
Oh, okay.
Special in my heart and mouth.
I can get you meat.
I don't want meat. I want crime. I want to eat some crime and shit out a solved case, just like the old days.
Hey, you know what? I don't feel like ice cream anymore. What do you want?
See all this? Files, photos, documents.
Yes. What does it all mean?
Nothing. Nonsense. Red herrings. The real file? Shit by drawers back to front. It's in here. He had too many enemies. Communists, Labor Party, Chinese, even some Americans. They all would have benefited from his disappearance. I can't let them know that I'm on their tail. Even you.
What? Me? I'm intrigued. Why me?
I read the letters. I knew about Marjorie. Those letters were disgusting. Sexy as all hell, but you can only say mound so many times before it becomes offensive.
Stop. That was his favorite word. God, I can't believe he would... Oh, Clarence, I knew about her. And it was okay because I knew he loved me. I mean, sure, sometimes it does a number on your self-esteem, but to know that I was his favourite, well, really put a smile on my face.
Got one question for you. Was it enough to want to wipe the smile off his face? God! I'm sorry! Too much time spent in the shit! I will tell you this! Vietnam may have been fought on the streets of Vietnam, but it was also fought in the alleyways of Sunset Boulevard. I am so sorry.
So you think Marjorie might have had something to do with this?
Possibly. She was the last one to be seen with him that day, and she has disappeared since, left a cold trail. Almost too cold.
Well, if I may give some advice as a woman who loved him, if I wasn't able to kill that silly man, neither was she. And I wouldn't bother looking across the floor of Parliament either.
You think someone from his own party may have had something to do with it?
Not the same party, but the same coalition?
I like the way you think, sis. Headed down to those party headquarters. You want to come with me and offer a second pair of eyes?
Certainly. But understand this. I'm not your lackey in this investigation. I'm not fetching you coffee or roughing up informants. I'm your partner.
Of course. Partners.
Hadn't been found. But the country couldn't just stop because he had gone missing. Deputy Prime Minister Deputy Prime Minister John McEwen decided to hold an emergency meeting, partly to restrain from the government, mainly to consolidate its own power.
Of Australia
Can ever divide.
The state of our country has gotten to a point where the two halves don't get along. Instead of our government being joint, one side is on the right
And the other side is wrong.
If we can't agree what the solution be, the two-party system needs adversity.
There's an awful lot in common between you and me. We both make triple the average salary.
That's just how we get along in this house called Parliament. I think education should be free for all.
Good luck getting that one past the Governor General.
I don't think that women should vote.
That's not very nice, Johnny boy, no. We should let our people live on the dole.
Always with the welfare state off. I don't believe homeless people exist.
Won't give them a chance to live on. Anyone can live the Australian dream.
But I don't trust the Irish. But I still don't trust the Irish. When talking through our points of view, it often looks like an argument with just two roommates that don't get along in this house called Parliament. I like wearing hats indoors. Very nice, got very fetching. And I think the white Australia policy is pretty good.
Wait, hold on a second there. I'm part to the occasional glass of four.
No among us isn't got, no among us isn't. And I'm partial to deporting enemies on stage.
But if there's one thing that keeps us agreed, it's the salaries of all MPs.
How's this for white person cooperation? Oh, you still got the mood, Scott. Standing tall and grand, hand in hand, for rule this southern land.
Don't be confused, there's no real division. The people's hopes and dreams will never match our ambition. It's the tale as all the time. Even our country's people in wine. In this house called Parliament.
About 5 ships with him, but once with a hammer and sickle to his throat, they all abandoned him. Pirates' loyalty, eh?
No, rather what you saw was the finely trained cowards of the British Navy.
You don't speak unless the Red Queen speaks to you.
Oh, is this the Red Queen, is it? I couldn't tell. You're the famous leader who supposedly consolidated all the communist forces in the world under your one banner.
Yes.
Russia, China, Vietnam. One long line of powers running from the northern snowy peaks to the humid equatorial jungle. You've certainly got a lot of allies. Yes. You've also got a lot of enemies.
You're clean with red, same as anyone. I checked.
Your Majesty. No.
But how?
I killed you.
You killed a robot.
What did they do?
All communist robots bleed for the motherland and also from deep wounds.
Oh, what you plan to have done with me then? Sentence me to death for my crimes, or will you put me in a cage like you did to poor President Johnson over there?
Actually, that was his choice, and I'm more than happy to comply. Yes. You will And I say prison, but really it's more of a rehabilitation center. There you will be provided with a free education and a basic income.
Oh, I don't want your free books, you filthy communist scum! Oh, books don't belong in prisons, they belong in libraries with entry fees so the poor can't get at them.
Captain Fell, ever as a negotiator, even on your knees. Well, you're not alone, Captain, because the entire Western world is on their knees before me. Oh, how does it feel? How does it feel to be the conqueror for once? How does it feel to have your entire culture and way of life subsumed by another glorious empire? Like one big fish eating a smaller fish. Now at this point, I still couldn't read, so I tore off a page and began to feed on the words of the bearded Lord. Before I could read, I had swallowed it all. So I skimmed over spark notes, and now I know. Now I'm the antagonist, I'm the villain, the arch nemesis. Some say criminal, and the stories I'm a level and glory usually gets taken down. And not this time around. Equal resources and funds. And in return, you must tattoo pictures of my face on your phone. No entry fee for your medical needs, a mass infusion of refugees and scary communism proud people that teach Cantonese. We'll provide syringe centers with education, clean needles and care, but they'll be stopped by demon souls with syringes in their hair. Throw away your riches or face out there to the unread lady and the world is my cry.
killing white people would be as much fun. Perhaps we really are the same after all.
I'm very proud of you, James. You are getting redder by the day.
Oh, say what you will, my liege. All I need are innocent people to kill. Don't make me do it, Sarah.
Do what? Kill your ex-wife? You don't have to do this, James. What about therapy?
But I'm following my passion, which is killing innocent peoples for sport. Also finger painting, but you're only going to focus on the first one, aren't you?
Okay, well, I'm not going to kill you. Killing you won't bring him back. Menzies, Whitlam, the Cewans, let's go.
Not me, Mrs. Holt. I must stay here.
You're not going to do the country any good by killing yourself.
Perhaps not, but do not think of me sitting here unarmed, for I have in my possession the greatest weapon, caring. Why are you letting me go? If you wish to keep me as some kind of concubine, I am only half interested.
I wish to kill you with the rest of these gum nuts, which is a slur I came up with just then. You are different. Your ideals are humane.
I suppose you're going to say, we're not too different, you and I?
Well, it's true. You is the most progressive leader this country has ever seen, and I am the prophesized queen of all things comes. We both believe in equal access to labor, to currency, and most importantly, to skin.
Exactly. Why should some get more skin than others when there are skeletons with no skin at all?
Darling, so you agree with me? I have been searching for an advisor, not that I need one, it's just that people aren't exactly jumping on board this whole communism thing, and I have to keep killing them.
I'm sorry, but I have to decline. Although we may agree in theory, we differ in practice. I kiss babies, and you kill them.
You kill 10 babies and suddenly you're the baby killer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marjorie, I mean the Red Queen. But the loyal methods may work faster, and may be better for the world in the long run. No kingdom built upon a pile of corpses will stand for long, no matter the bone structure. Progressive change happens slowly, and with great pain for those involved. So thus, I would rather die today than live tomorrow, or be in a coma yesterday.
So be it.
That was a good stab, Marjorie. Quick, clean, painless.
It doesn't have to be this way, Goth.
When it still doesn't, all you have to do is, oh! No, fuck! Oh, you must cut open my heart and consume of it. That will give you the undying love of the Australian people. Drink of it!
I'm sorry, Goth. I only drink red wine.
What?
Oh! Red wine! I only drink red wine because I'm communist leader and the color of communism is red, so I only drink red wine!
I get it!
Red wine!
That's very clever!
Red wine!
Lyndon Badman Johnson. I've grown tired of your years of dicking around and I decided to finally have you executed.
Well, have your way with me, Your Majesty.
But since I built a perfect utopian society that favors mercy, I couldn't kill you in the usual ways. So I'm going to toss you into a volcano instead.
Well, you know, I've been in bigger holes than
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Harold!
Marjorie! So good to see you again. Everyone seems to think you're some sort of communist tyrant, and that doesn't sound like you at all, does it?
Do you like when I sound like this?
Yeah.
Well, too bad, Harry! Because this is the real me, not that dopey love child you've been in love with some communist revolutionary watery grave. That's right, Harold. I knew the beach was far too rough that day, and I coasted to go in any way. You thought you were making your own choices, oh, defying your mother, oh, boo-hoo! But I was the one who made you swim in the water!
Oh, that's such an indirect method of assassination. Well, you messed with the wrong Prime Minister today, Marjorie, for I am Holt, the one true Holt. And this is the sword of the Southern Cross, the fabled weapon which I shall wield against your forces of communist darkness. Prepare yourself, for you are about to be smote by the hero of Australia! Oh, fuck. It's stuck. And I can't pull it free. The one true Holt. It can't be me. Not our hero. I'm not our man. I can't fulfill Menzies' grand plan. Oh my God.
We are fucked. All an effort is saving you from the sea. Really fucked up our country politically. We could have killed the Red Queen without making a scene, but you came and fucked it up, Harry. The one true hope to save us all. The prophecy still stands. Someone among us must be the one to kill the Red Queen. All we know is it's not fucking Harry. Once in the home run, it's gonna be someone strong, fast, well hung. True is the more blues, someone who's there when Harold falls through. Now that's the puzzle. With Harold giving the shovel, there's no one with the muscle to pull the sword and fix this trouble.
I've got it! The one true Holt. H-O-L-T. If you misinterpret it backwards, it's C-1-O-H, which is...
Thallium hydroxide!
No, this is thallium hydroxide.
The friendly male bandit!
No time, man. The one true Holt will save Australia. Quick, pull the sword out of this rock.
Anything for you, Mr. Treasurer?
Maybe I should stick to mail. Oh, stop! I crashed the case.
Was really hard to chase since there's still two people with Holt as their last name. It's easy to see we might kill the prophecy. We're literally the only ones that make sense.
Together as one.
Take a step forward for absolution. We come here bringing our revolution. So see that we can. Sir, I've killed a lot of broads in my time, but this one just doesn't feel right. Are you sure that this queen is any different from this queen?
She's right, Sarah. Humankind and Christkind weren't made to function in harmony. We thrive on hate. It is simple. We are the other that makes each other not the other.
All right. Today we make a treaty. Capitalism, communism, and everyone else. We'll hold elections every 4 years to decide who gets to make decisions and who doesn't. And it won't be the same like before at all. We have different ideologies, but on one point we can agree. The people are the heroes of the people's history. We are the chosen ones.
sponsored bullshit. Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna drink the lager, become the true leader that Australia deserves.
I'm back! And I still love you all!
I never really wanted to be leader. Now I can go and count currency in peace. And the world will be ruled over by Zara, Clarence, Fish Queen, and Marjorie.
We are the decimal delirians. We took your ingenious method of taking a base 10 numerical system and directly applying it to coins and based our entire society on this base 10 numerical system.
10 clear social classes, and you are at the top. Number 1, with you as our leader.
What do you say?
I think you know what to do.
I'm going home.
He's going home, he's going home. But don't swim in the cosmos. The cosmos.